Akwano, me sure say we go dey aduro dey. Na go dey aduro na osesa lawyer si.
No, look, it's the politics of it. That's what they did to him. They were trolling him. Ora is dead. Ora is dead. That's the thing. Otherwise, you ask any experienced practitioner, once a new lawyer comes, yeah, we all know that it appears it's a ploy to delay. But once a new lawyer has come, you have to grant him a bit of time. It's not something, but for their attitude, it's not something that would have even attracted public attention.
Why should anybody say that we want to delay the proceedings? Now, do you expect a carpenter to remove the tooth of a patient, or you want a dentist to do it?
MPP lawyer be anywhere on lawyers be bear war and MPP mo and tokonu nanda be oma bon papa and they have always relied on one thing, their affiliation or their association with judges.
Never so people say Ghana South Korea. Anna ye former first lady to say Rebecca Kufuor and as the man Olina Mahama vice first lady, former first lady. Anna mubo Ghana dream one. Give it back to you. The judgment day na KC 3rd of July though. Chairman Wontumi no lawyer. Even though Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Deputy Justice Sims, I got to know. Judge, Mentiase. Only Mr. Case of the Naya Digash Kado say on the 3rd of July, the baby, and they all say, young farmer say, oh, here more time. Mentiase, Mentiase. But Judge said, Jerry. Yeman extra 17 days and fanka home at the last time. I am a brutal, my drag rough. But 3rd July, 20th July, ewa benche, enche wanafe, Debbie, ibiduro. Eti, and that Chairman Wontumi Judgment Day, echo 20th of July. After said lawyer, Atta Akyea, every replacing lawyer and the Atta Akyea. The High Court judge, I can say, okay, no problem. It's a problem. Problem here, you problem can the government even say it is a sign of parents hard, yeah. No person will review a minimum, so Sadan so we make argument to because everything has been done. The Accra judgment and the Bema on that 3rd of July. But according to lawyer Atta Akyea, just say, what case and I say we are the final remarks. Our the mama on the case in Abia. Now no better convince judge no. And I judge for na my wondering say oh okay oh and there na air cost maybe any enti say yi what church say ye me say hwede what chere la and appear go be antimi oh la Atta Akyea no betimi ayo yate and the case no de omo pe no omanya omo say aka but no omadwin say be kwa chire pa but lawyer no e mo just 17 days the ever say something a little of 3 weeks. And the 3 weeks where the 21 days go right good. Until when 17 days and the moment Jeman said 2 weeks plus some 3 days, right? And see, I know Anna the law the court and the ama lawyer Atta Akyea. Now before say lawyer number granting this case, you know, or say the outcome of the case is more serious to the accused than the age. And how is the state going to suffer by granting a couple of weeks to come out with a credible address to aid justice? Where any as someone Atta Akyea, a country editor, and Central was oh, the entire Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Deputy, Justice Sims, I said, Nikoko Pai, as we get like now, what's the line of the program? Oh, I dear no, Nipa say your judgment in ne. Abraham Kesipa, Papa, a friend of Chairman Wontumi, and yet Attorney General. And the other Attorney General, and I said, Chinchine, try and be as a yet there, Mumma, you was some near Hontoya, you was some near Hontoya, so just say. So we are Attorney General, who was at the end come, is it what?
Why should anybody say that we want to delay the proceedings? Now, do you expect a carpenter to remove the tooth of a patient, or you want a dentist to do it. What is more critical here is that the law says that he's entitled to address the court. And how do we address the court? Unless I internalize, the proceedings that have gone ahead of me. I don't have a clue about the case. So if the Attorney General is insisting that, let's close the door to the accused person in terms of addressing, the court, and then I will have the opportunity to address the court. That's an unfair prejudice to the accused person. And I can understand why the Attorney General will not give a little space to the accused person so that we address the court. And whenever the judge is ready, after having listened to arguments from us, the judge will come out with this decision. That is what justice is all about. I thought we have a Ministry of Justice. Is that not so? Or we have a Ministry of Prosecution. So if you are in an indecent haste to have the case done at the expense of the accused person, then what justice are you ministering to Ghanaians? I believe the Attorney General should see his role as a very fair player in the justice delivery system, rather than saying that, we are ready, we believe we are going to have convictions, we believe, what kind of, advocacy is that? So I will make my points very clear that by operation of law, if you want to have fair trial, there's an opportunity that the man should not be bereft of a lawyer. They should have the benefit of counsel. I'll look at the proceedings, and then I'll write out my submission for the consideration of the judge. After all, the outcome of a case is more serious for the accused person than the Attorney General. If you look at the balance of hardships, a man hasn't gotten the opportunity to, address the court. Probably by some error, he goes to jail. How do you compensate for it? And how is the state going to suffer if we are given a couple of days or even weeks to come out with a credible address to aid justice? How is the state going to suffer? I can't understand that.
Do you know that the Attorney General is taking the weight of 36 million population? Operation Recover All Loot was one part of the reason why Ghana, NDC. One of the reasons why John Dramani Mahama and the NDC received overwhelming votes. Now, I say, like, any institution will be almost one of that after. The Attorney General knows, says the Chairman Wontumi funny who say crime. When you ask him, I heard a bit more than that, Mama, the career as a lawyer, Crambonia, you baby. Nanya Godfrey Dame, Anna Onya, a friend is saying, the current finance minister, Dr. Kessel of 240. Now, opposite internet train. Yema false witness. We think it's not important. It's very, very important. It is important because it's a lawyer who wants to win a case. 2, it is important because the NDC government promised Ghanaian that Operation Recover All Loot, and which he's fighting for. 3, it's important because the entire country, every meaningful Ghanaian is waiting for that decision to be favorable for Ghana. And a lot of us already have deemed that the man called Chairman Wontumi wayebwane wafum yedada. Samreboi tano nyimiri. Yenimni nadada. So all that we are waiting for, we are asking for, we are seeking for, and say, you do the right thing. The court will make sure that Obed Jaji has said they say never fatadiamaye. But Atta Akyea, if listen, the AG have nothing to lose. So if your client is someone who has something to lose, then and a lawyer back on, Ujayama bet fast. Was it because on one born a woman dear channel? Huh? I don't think mobile is some Atta Akyea. We're in more favorable cases. I tell lawyer dear Pekubiana. Now, after such time, I want to me a free court. The animal. I can't make sure you go there, Drury. Now, go there, Drury, or some lawyers. And my brother don't come to my way. Papa no didn't say about form say ta. I know other two na cattle must say not afraid. No pay any here. We no say in say. Clock it na yanko aba gogo gaga. Say ya ano ye go got na kam. You buza the Chairman Wontumi na obeka bi. Has a journey din is re. Me. Is my flow. Bisi ana mi ho. The back now they are going to put money. Don't worry. I don't want no back. Ah, we have that. So I don't have that.
Chairman, oh, we be catch na.
Minim se malamu se confuse se sofo. De ya ka tell ne se mana no kontra. Man nka hwe nti Chairman Wontumi o stay in the lane. Or keeping momentum no sa. Enti wan kontra wan ka hwe. Am say eh. Na die se papa ya do na wa ya. Ade na on ma do ya nka yan ku de kwema na. Lawyer Atta Akyea kubi last minute na wa ikora wa jane na friend say akwa ba ku ye friend say ayi lawyer Atta Akyea na wa better give over na cause what is going on ja jango du wa ya dura na say we antis ana tatris ana we the chama uchi matis wo eti minim say I tatis and antis and I said, Chama, which matters there. But Chairman Wontumi say on kasa. Then say no clock. No clock because according to Martin Kpebu, private legal practitioner, said the opposition claiming Aura is dead is the reason Chairman Wontumi lawyer Samuel Atta Akyea request for an extension has not been granted yet. Now, granted in the affair there.
The MPP coined this mantra: Aura is dead. Aura is dead. Now today, Wontumi is facing judgment. Is asking for extension. I was like, you see, if they hadn't put pressure on the government that Aura is dead, Wontumi could have had this extension easily. Really? Easily, yeah, no. Once a new lawyer comes, it's easy to get an adjournment. But because of this, Aura Yamutu, all those things, now their words are coming to bite them. I support his Atta Akyea's request for some time. Yeah, I think the judge should grant him a bit of time. You see, Ghana is not coming to an end. You forget about what they did when they were in government, etc. It's all right. This judge should show them leadership. He should grant it. We know what they did, okay? But the judge should be father for all. Grant the adjournment a bit. Why not? We still have about 3 weeks. I mean, when I say 3 weeks, from 6th of July. You know, the judgment is slated for Friday, 3rd July. But Friday, 3rd July is a public holiday. So, yes, if for the judge to work, yes, it can be allowed. But because of our political circumstances, I don't think the judge would do it. So, most likely, he will sit on Monday, 6th July, I think. And Monday, 6th. So, my point is that we have up to 31st of July before we go on the vacation. So 3 weeks more, they can do
but the Attorney General is opposing that.
Yeah. No, I'm not dealing with that. No. Look, it's the politics of it. That's what they did to him. They were trolling him. Aura is dead. That's the thing. Otherwise, you ask any experienced practitioner, once a new lawyer comes, yeah, we all know that it appears it's a ploy to delay. But once a new lawyer has come, you have to grant him a bit of time. It's not something, but for their attitude, it's not something that would have even attracted public attention. But when you go trolling a government that its flagship program on corruption, etc., is dead, that's what the Attorney General will do. Anyway, so I support his call for an adjournment to give him time.
Now, Martin Kpebu can say, what's the order? Operation cover all loot now. We got now committee so back says, or no Martin Kpebu, friend is saying, Demlevo, and a friend is saying, a friend is saying, Papa Bakwi. Kofi Boasiako wono ene oguda table akwa ane omo amkeka no ko for me ye no omo say man ko bodu bia tawu man ko ye hwe bibi baba bia ni we si ye ade baba bia ni we fi Nazareth aba ona say some say ade baba fi Nazareth ba na nne na afi na Jesus Christ paje ne ho a afi mo sha say amusu muntum wase de ba no so am say mo Chairman Wontumi de obi endem kra so dem onene kenufurata ne gitoware omo de enim Mustafa Hamid Mustafa Yusuf omo dey say obi andam kra so mo dem enti o say ora na mo see ewuo no ora na etwetwa mo ntumi aso na ene yes san lawyers say the substitution football game no anything dey see sir timo come on ntum keep quiet and suffer na according to lister I see there's no lawyer in MPP who knows the law. They only know the judges.
MPP lawyer be anywhere onim law. Lawyers be bear war MPP mo and tokonu. Nanda be Justin Frimpong Kodia. MPP lawyer be you can quote me anywhere anytime and I'll omo nyina omo nim law. Godfrey Damemo omo nim law. Omo bon papa. And they have always relied on one thing: their affiliation or their association with judges. They only know the judge, and so they have never secured any justice, but they have procured justice. This is a serious statement. MPP lawyer Bia may come with emphasis. Say MPP lawyer Bia, you are onim law. Oh, you can't say be wo Asante Kasem say nsusoso fi ntina ama hinkan NWA side 7. The case ahodo a wo madidi wo court room a wo mo you can go back to the archives just do this very intelligent survey or research or examine the work of Arim Yawanas yes, the cases that led to Judge AJ bribe. Never my law firm and I'm dealing with those cases not the most. I don't want to say it here, but just do this research for me. Lawyers ben and I'm not cases and I'm so ma obi to say Ajatina Sam Wako bribe ma yehi na di as a judge. Sa nyoma na ekọ so no ama a lawyer for bi ni a judge for bi no janas, but it really exposed the very criminal persons in our judicial sector. Again, your friend justice. Again, your friend justice. Yeah, I was say we a judge. I will call them dear. Now we no can obi se breshe. Now we ma obi efani hudi wabra waye boni. You play the gods in the lives of men as a judge. Now we work with them dear. Edi. We no no mo so ku no mo na ma them dear na mo di. Now you tell the fate of someone. Now you do be a cotton sawam. Obakwa sorry them na or your elder and now say or your preacher. They have no conscience. They don't believe in anything judiciary. They don't believe in the law. They are very lawless, and I call them lawless lawyers. And I tell you, Akufo-Addo was the pivot around which lawless lawyers were revolving.
That is the former president of the Republic of Ghana.
Because Mr. Owuse, how did Tokonu qualify to be the Chief Justice of this country? How did she qualify? Will be our boss say. You say I told you here.
Hey, listen. I'll cross on down here. Can you tell the other cry here? Or say MPP lawyers for them. Minimum radimu. And I'm sir, the law is the law. Also, the only thing they know, judges. 81 go who judge no who am here in the case that man now check case close as move. Nyanse send be do be see MCA. Samu. Asa. Na onhu yana. Me ba so me bu say we. Se Ghana South Korea. Ana ye former first lady to say Rebecca Akufo-Addo and as the man Olina Mahama vice first lady no former first lady no ana omubo Ghana dream a give it match umatu na finance minister kra na intimi nti no na former first lady nkogro oye oba no kra grade kebe sukura bompa yakura man say o yesremo mamo ye ne hwe ugo pemu the Seoul court has sentenced former South Korean First Lady Kim Kyung-hee to 7 years in prison for accepting bribes, including luxury jewelry and a Dior handbag in exchange for job appointment and business favors. I can tell you, say we, the OG, and no they give to why remains Accra jail. I want 7 years for bribe. Bribe 7 years. Yet the Chairman Wontumi judgment iba and to Kpebu awufa pai. One of the reason why other countries are developing, and Ghana kadiaka. Can Ghana jail any prominent person? How Ghana? Catch me. How come session I say? Wait, main cassette tinti Ghana. Yet my jail ni petitri. How Ghana? Catch me. Why we are subscribing, liking, let's say Munya, as any baby. Edino, Eba Max Billion, I will naked treat to old, but a trans, my crowd. Bye bye.